Shalom, family. We're just going to give it a few more moments for people to come in. And there's a few things that I need to address from people that were posting on my video. The one regarding Snoop Dogg and Gayle and Oprah. And there are some things we definitely need to address. Some of us are still not getting it, and we are not getting on code, and this needs to stop. And I'm dead serious, y'all. If some of y'all just can't and won't get on code when we are under attack, I'm going to have to let people go. I'm going to have to block you from my channel and just let you go. We've been down this road way too many times. And we can't afford to be this way. Not anymore. And it's not all of you, but it's enough for it to be disturbing. And some people I did block. So, unfortunately, there are so many of our people that are just not getting it. They're just not. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes for people to come in, and this is not going to take long. I do not have any intention on going on and on this, but hello to everybody in the chat. True Royal, Tareen Rain, and all of my regular subscribers, welcome to the chat. Welcome, family. Welcome. I was glad to see the majority of us were on code, but I was disappointed at the ones that were not. We can't be in a system of white supremacy and be individuals. It does not work. And unfortunately, our folks that are trying to do this individual stuff, as soon as something happens to you, you're going to come flock into the Black community. It's a fact. This is what happens all the time. You want to be out here and do your own thing. And then when, somebody comes along and shows you're nothing but a Negro here, then you want to come flock into the Black community for sympathy. That is getting old and played out. It really is. All right, y'all, there's 142 people. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, that's a nice enough crowd. All right. Yesterday, I did a video on Susan Rice and how she came at Snoop saying that she had a whole army that can come after him. So I just went through the comments and I was happy to see that most of you were on code. But then I came across the ones that were not, and it just got bad. It went downhill from there. I had one young woman, and I ended up blocking her. She said to me, there's way more important things going on in the world than Snoop Dogg. I need to be talking about education, the coronavirus, Australia. And I'm like, I've already done videos on that. So you gonna post that and not even look to see what videos I had out there? And this whole thing is not about Snoop Dogg. This is about the constant attack on Black men by Gayle and Oprah and the mainstream news, because you can't exclude the mainstream news because that's the platform they're using. So they are using a platform not only that goes out nationwide, but worldwide. So if all you're getting out of what I'm saying is, oh, we're just concerned about Snoop Dogg, then you need to leave. You need to leave. You are missing the whole point, and you obviously are not on code. And I'm sorry, I don't have the time or patience for people that are not on code anymore. I'm just sorry. If this is your overall attitude, High Lions Den, if this is your overall attitude, you gotta go. I cannot keep you on my channel anymore. Y'all got to go. You got to get your ass on, go somewhere else. If you want to listen to the coronavirus and all that other stuff and not look at your immediate situation of what's going on in our community and our men being under attack. And this nation has always tried to make the Black man the face of rape, even when we know it's not true. If you can't see this, then you need to move the hell on. I don't want you on my channel. I don't want you on my channel. You got to leave, because that kind of stuff, with you coming and posting stuff like that, that will not be tolerated. I won't even put up with it for a second. If you can't get behind our men or our women when they are under attack by even people within our group, then I can't ride with you at all. So you folks that are doing this, you got to go, or I will bounce you out of here myself. I don't have time for this. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I got placed under attack for what I said about Obama. There were some ride and die people for Obama that was upset with me, saying that he didn't do anything. And he didn't. And then a few of them mentioned Obamacare. Obamacare was for everybody. That was not something exclusively for the Black community. In fact, I believe there's more white people, if my memory serves me correct, there's more white people on Obamacare than Black people. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But see, my disdain for Obama goes way deeper. I'm going to share my screen with y'all. It goes way deeper than my attitude that he did not do anything for the Black community. Nobody campaigned harder for Obama than the Black community. Not once, but twice. Nobody rode harder for him. Nobody was out there going door to door campaigning and putting their feet to the ground, going all over the neighborhood, selling T-shirts, waving banners and everything else for Obama than the Black community. So for him to get into office and spend most of that time, ladies and gentlemen, chastising us. And not only did he chastise the Black community all the time, he did it on the world stage. He made sure he got in front of the media and always wagged his fingers at the Black community. He didn't do that to any other group in this country. He just did it to us. He didn't do it to anyone else. Let me go ahead and share my screen because I need to refresh some bad memories among some of my people. Okay. All right. Hopefully can everybody see my screen? All right. All right. If you can see the screen, I'm going to go ahead. Great. Okay. This was February 23rd, 2019. So this is after Obama was finished with his term. So Obama comes out, and what does he do? Scold Black boys. See, this is what Obama does in front of Black crowds, and he's never stopped doing this in office and outside of office. So February 23rd, 2019, Trump was already the president, and this is how Obama came out in front of the Black community. And he did this all throughout his presidency too. But for some reason, many of our people seem to have amnesia about this. Obama don't chastise anybody but Black folks. He don't do it to anyone else. But the people that are riding for him, even to this day, choose to ignore this. I'm not ignoring it. You can do what you want. I'm not ignoring it. And here's an article. This one came out when he was still president. African Americans ignored in the age of Obama. This was while he was the president. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe you got a whole different perspective about Obama. I can only see what was presented in front of me. Obama went back on the world stage. This was June 16th, 2008. Obama went on the world stage and he dragged Black fathers. See, I remember this stuff. Maybe some of you ride or die Obama people, maybe you don't remember this, but I sure do. Do the Black community have problems? Absolutely. We have problems. But this man did not have to take this mess out on the world stage. There were many other ways to address these issues. Obama did not go on the world stage against any other group. Trust me, the white community got lousy fathers. Some of those fathers don't even take care of their kids or visit their kids. Don't think we don't know this. But he did this on the world stage. And he only did this exclusively to the Black community for his 8 years. This is the Congressional Black Caucus that addressed Obama, and this was in 2010. Obama wouldn't even listen to them. They said they weren't expecting any special treatment, but they wanted Obama to come and meet with them and address some of the issues that were impacting the Black community. Obama wasn't listening to them. In fact, this is another group that Obama chastised during his 8 years in office. Now, I am not a fan of the CBC. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just showing you this is another example of him getting in front of a Black group and not listening and just going in and chastising the Black people. This is what Obama did the entire time for his 8 years, y'all. Okay, he did this the whole 8 years. I don't have to make this up. Okay, when Obama came out, now nobody got killed up in this place more than the Black community during the Obama years. In fact, they ramped up the killing on us because they resented that Obama was the president, right? So Obama gets in front of the press. This was July 7th, 2016. So he was still the president at this time. And he said the police shootings in America was not just a Black issue. Really? Then what issue was it? Because nobody was getting gunned down more than us. Now, if there were some white people that tried to make the claim they got killed more than us, no, they didn't. That's why you saw us in the news more than anyone else. So when he did get a chance to address this, he said it was not just a Black issue. I was beyond done with Obama. I really was. So at this point, Black crowds should not even be going to see Obama or listen to anything this man has to say. I mean, he has showed time and time again, he is not there for us. He never was and never will be, in or outside of the office of the presidency. He wasn't there for us, y'all. You know, I can't fake up some fantasy that never happened. I can't do that. So if you want to be a ride or die person for Obama, please do that somewhere else. Obama gave reparations to the Jews while he was in office. He never had our best interests at heart, y'all. So I'm sorry. I can't get behind you on that. If you want to believe I'm wrong when it comes down to Obama, have at it. Go right ahead. But please take that somewhere else. I don't want that stuff on my channel. I watched too much blood in the Black community be shed during the Obama administration. Eric Gardner got choked out on national TV, and we had to watch that shit on a 24-hour cycle during Obama. He didn't even have the balls to tell them to stop showing that stuff. Days after Eric Gardner was choked out, I was still seeing that shit on TV, seeing it all over the internet, videos after video. See, these folks don't have to gather under a tree anymore. Mainstream news will show our deaths on a 24-hour cycle. So I'm sorry when you come and say, how can I say Obama didn't do nothing for the Black community? That's how I could say it in those articles I showed you. Obama was not even decent to Black people when he was in front of Black crowds. And he's not even to this day chastising Black boys. Please, if that's the kind of stuff you're going to do, please, you and Michelle just disappear. We don't need to see y'all anymore. You're not encouraging us. You're shitting on us. You're not doing anything that's different from white supremacists. So, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is not exclusively about Snoop. Snoop just happened to come out and be very vocal against Gayle and Oprah and all of the dragging of Black men they have done in this country. And mainstream news, they're more than happy to show that to everybody. Look, Obama picked Joe Biden as his VP, and look at the big racist that man is. Come on, Joe Biden, look at his track record. And that's who Obama picked as his VP. That says it all about Obama. The man tried to recently say Black people need to learn how to be parents to their kids. And in the meantime, he got a son and daughter that's strung out on drugs. You know, this man don't have a damn leg to stand on. That's why he's called Jim Crow Joe, because that's who he is. That man was big on the soapbox back during the time when he was still in political office. And he wasn't ashamed to say he didn't want his white child going to school and sitting next to a Black child. He was very open about that, but that's who Obama picked as his VP. A damn Dixiecrat. We need to be on code, y'all. We do. You know, and I did recently see Al Sharpton come out with his blockhead to support Gayle. You know, Al Sharpton is somebody I have not listened to in a long time for a variety of different reasons. And I could care less about the side that Al Sharpton is on. Al Sharpton has not been with us for a long time. I could care less. He's better on the side of Gayle, as far as I'm concerned. You know, they just got him around to try to diffuse us when we're upset about something. We don't need him. We seriously don't need him. You know, and like I said to y'all before, in order for you to be on mainstream news, you got to be a coon to some degree. There's no way they're going to let you be on mainstream news or any station if you are not a coon. That's the only kind of Black folks they want on TV. You know? So, no. So this fight is not about Snoop. It is not about all of these things that some of y'all have come up with. This is a fight against some of our own that is willing to drag and even put really a false stigma on Black men for a buck. They want to build their careers and put Black men on TV to drag them in front of the world. And they see nothing wrong with this and feel nothing wrong. We know Gayle and Oprah don't feel a damn thing for Black men. They have proven that over and over again. They've made a career out of being against Black men. So all I ask is that we get rid of this problem from within and try to get on the same page. That's all I'm saying. We don't have to agree on every detail in life, but when we do dig in for the fight, if you can't see this for what it is, and to you it's all about Snoop Dogg, and Snoop is, you listen to his lyrics. Well, this ain't about Snoop and his lyrics. That's a whole different subject matter. I'm not talking about rap music. I am talking about us staying on code when a wrong has been done to someone in the community, and that someone are our Black men. They want rape to be attached to the faces of Black men. No, none of us should be silent about that. And then I had a couple of the anti-Black men, women come. Well, Black men, they don't protect the Black women. Why should we go out on a limb for the Black men? You wouldn't exist if it wasn't for a Black man. All of us had to have a Black man around to even exist. And you can't equate some bad experiences or bad relationships that you had with Black men as an excuse to give white supremacists and Black women with white supremacist thinking a pass. You're going to have to get all that personal mess and push it, and just push it aside. Because see, today it's Black men, tomorrow it's going to be Black women and our children. So if you're not willing to dig in for the fight for this, then what are you willing to fight for? When it comes down to your community, nothing? Really, what is worth fighting for in your community if you can't stand up for the people that's being done wrong? Our men have been done wrong by every damn body up in this establishment. Where does it end? Where does it end? When is it enough? So you don't want any kind of pushback. But see, ladies and gentlemen, these very same people will be crying crocodile tears when something racist happens to them. That's what I resent. I know we're all not going to wake up. I do accept that. I really do. I do. But if you can't wake up, please don't post nothing on my channel anymore. All of you that just can't see this for what it is, and to you, it's all about Snoop Dogg and nothing else, please move on. Please move on. We've already told you what this fight was about. We can't fix what's really severely wrong within you at this point. So please just go away. Go to those channels that you can relate to. Plain and simple. And ladies and gentlemen, when you see these people in the comment section posting this nonsense about Obama was a great president and Black men ain't shit and I'm not going to stand by Black men, please get rid of that stuff. All of you that have a wrench, you can get rid of those comments. And I'm telling you to go ahead and do it. All of these divisions, they got to go. They got to go, y'all. So I am not going to keep you any longer, y'all. I just wanted to get that off of my chest. And I got to, get my videos uploaded for today. But that's all I really wanted to address with our community. Let's just please, let's get behind each other on this one. And if you just don't feel like you can do it, please just move on. I want to thank everybody for coming. And I will see you out there, either here on YouTube or over there on Twitter. Peace, family.